why is it that x-rays are crucial for migraine management? This video is going to go over in detail exactly why it's so important to have an x-ray. I like to think of it, it's like having a blueprint. You know, if you're going to build a home and you don't have a blueprint, you could probably guess and figure out where the water is, where the doors are. But with a blueprint, you know exactly what wall does what, exactly where the water and electricity goes. I like to think of that exactly in the human body. You know, could we guess? Could we feel? Could we do other tests to determine whether or not we have any misalignment at the top of the neck that's leading to migraines? Sure, we could guess, but we don't. Instead, what we do is we take standing digital x-rays. We take an x-ray from the front and we take another x-ray from the side. Now, the side's going to be crucial because it's going to show us the different curves. So I want to review with you normal curve and then abnormal curve. So this is an x-ray showing a beautiful gentle curve in the neck. Think of this curve like an arc of a circle. Imagine the circles here. So this 39.1 degree curve enables us to hold up the weight of our head, right? You think about your head's huge. This is a 10, 12 pound bowling ball. And when you lose this curve and you're in phase one, right? This loss of curve, you don't have the leverage to keep your head upright. So this is gonna make migraines, headaches worse. So first and foremost, we've got to have a near normal curve. How do we lose this curve? How do we go from textbook normal to phase one? Well, think of our day-to-day lifestyles, right? We're maybe sleeping on our stomach with our head cranked off to one side. Eventually, over the course of decades, we start to flatten out the upper back and eventually our head comes forward. What about most of us making a living from a computer? You know, your head in front of your body for hours a day. What about tech neck? You know, our cell phones bringing our head way down in front of the body. This is how we lose these curves. So understand that normal curve looks like this, and it's 8 to 12 years. 8 to 12 years of misalignment before we get to this first phase. Addressing the first phase now, taking care of this, within 16 to 18 months, we can get the curve back to near normal. Now, if you don't take care of phase one and you continue to cover up the migraines with medication and anti-inflammatories, eventually over time, that phase one, another 18 to 20 years later, this is phase two. This is where we start to see a loss of the discs. The height of this disc starts to get narrow. We start to see that the edges of the bone start to develop these bone spurs, these calcium deposits, or what we call osteoarthritis. So once we're at phase two, it's really important to understand you're not going back to normal. Sorry, the damage is done. At best, we can slow down, maybe stop this phase two degeneration, stop this phase two arthritis and disc herniation from getting worse, but we're not going back to normal. Not taking care of phase two, well, eventually that's going to continue to get worse and lead to what we call phase three. This is fusion. This is awful. This is grandma at the old folks home who can't turn it all. Her body's not working, her balance is off. All of her organs are not at a state of ease. This is a state of dis-ease. So phase three is fusion. So you can see how important it is to catch these misalignments early so we can take them from phase one, bring it back to normal. Now, very often, once we get the curve back in the neck, we get the pressure off the nerves here at the base of the skull, headaches are going to be gone. The body's going to do what the body was designed to do. And guess what? It was designed to heal. Remember, neck pain, headaches, they oftentimes come together. And I'm here to tell you it's not a head problem, it's a neck problem. So I wanted to share with you an x-ray of one of our patients who has terrible migraine headaches. And basically what I want you to see is that we got a curve in the low back, we got a curve in the mid back. What do you notice up top in the neck? Well, if you can't see, instead of having a curve going in this direction, right, like a spring, instead of putting the head here, the head was on a spring going the wrong direction. So with this reverse curve has led to these migraines, these debilitating, nauseating, and even causing vomiting to occur. And when we look here, we can zoom in on the neck and see that the head is definitely not on the body straight. The head is over to the side. You can see this is the left shoulder, that's the right shoulder. So we've got to get the head back in place, remove pressure of the nerve at the atlas, the base of the skull, and then restore that curve. And in doing so, we can remove these migraines from getting worse. And most importantly, hopefully we can resolve them altogether or at least minimize the intensity of them. I hope this helps. I hope you can share this with people in your life that are unnecessarily suffering. that those with migraines, they don't have, not enough migraine medication. Their body's in a state of disease. And all the migraine medication in the world is not going to fix the problem. That's only going to put a Band-Aid on it. Get the problem fixed. Get your neck checked by a corrective care chiropractor. Hope it helps.